Sealed in the Stone Urn, talk to the soul of a man by the cliff south of the gambling den in Shichijo. He will tell you that the seal on the cursed object at Nishihonganji Temple has been broken, and that you have to investigate the matter. I marked a new location on the map where this will continue. Here, you first need to pass a small section with enemies, then exit the passage on the right and turn right again. If you go straight at this point, you will clear the nearby crucible spike. In the right place near the tree, you first need to defeat 3 waves of yokai, among which there will be quite difficult enemies. It will be a difficult battle, but you need to defeat everyone while taking as little damage as possible and spending as few resources as possible on this fight. After that, you will be able to explore the urn, and a battle with Ibaraki Doji awaits you. This will be your second encounter with this boss, and this time, the battle will be much more difficult. Let's move on to the battle with Ibaraki Doji. The mechanics of the movements are identical to what you have already seen in the first battle. The only difference is that this time, the boss deals more damage to you and can end the fight in just a couple of attacks. Therefore, the price of a mistake becomes much more expensive. The boss fight takes place in an area where you have to constantly dodge and keep your distance from the tree in the center. This means you have a fairly limited space to move around in. For this fight, I chose Fire Shuriken, Regular Shuriken, and Kunai. The logic is simple. These items can be thrown while moving without stopping, and they are quickly replenished in large quantities, so you will always have weapons to damage your opponent. From the very beginning of the battle with Ibaraki Doji, I keep as much distance as possible. Despite the fact that the boss often attacks from a distance, this allows me to see the attacks in time and react to them appropriately. There are 4 attacks from the boss that you need to watch out for when you are at a distance. Often in this battle, Ibaraki Doji swings his sword and throws electric charges at you, usually 2 at a time. You need to dodge them to the side. Also, after these throws, the boss often creates an electric wave on the ground that moves in your direction. Here, I try to dodge forward through this wave to get the perfect dodge and restore ninja tools. The third attack is when the boss glows red, which means that electric charges will appear near you and attack you as they move towards you. Dodge them in any direction. The last attack to watch out for at a distance is when Ibaraki Doji lunges forward, trying to impale you on his sword. Dodge to the side and don't approach the boss after this attack, because it will cause electric charges to appear around him a moment after the attack. When the boss enters the dark phase, nothing will change for you. You need to dodge the 4 attacks I listed. When the opportunity arises, I use the Demon of Envy skill, which deals a lot of damage at once. But in general, magic wasn't very useful for me in this battle. The thing is, any magic cast takes time, and at that moment, you have to stand still. In this battle, on the contrary, you cannot stand still and must always move and be ready to dodge, reacting to the boss's ranged attack. Often, when using magic, I took damage at the very moment of my attack, so I rarely use magic, only when I have completely run out of ninja tools. Also, in this battle, I don't approach the boss at all to attack him in close combat. Therefore, before the battle, it is important to distribute the characteristics correctly and redirect them to magic and skill. Also, as always, I use the head of the Iga Ninja set, which significantly increases the attack power of ninja tools and their recovery. Sometimes Ibaraki Doji dodges your thrown items, but this doesn't happen very often. In other cases, you can throw ninja tools at your opponent without stopping and deal a lot of damage with these actions. The main thing here is not to get carried away with your attack and to see when you need to dodge. In many cases, when you dodge, you will perform a perfect dodge if your equipment weight is no more than 30%. All that remains is to control your opponent's movements and the space around you. Always make sure you have room to dodge if necessary. In between dodges, attack the boss with thrown objects, and you will steadily approach the final victory in this battle. Once you get used to the boss's attacks, you will see that they repeat one after another, and you will be ready to respond correctly to the enemy's attacks. Being at a distance, you control the fight, not allowing the boss to attack you unexpectedly. When Ibaraki Doji summons a large beastly paw that slams into the ground and causes a lot of damage around it, you can safely stand at your favorite distance and throw projectiles or actively use magic. You are not at all concerned about this attack and the damage it causes nearby. In general, during the battle, there will be many moments when you can perform a perfect dodge, so don't worry about the number of throwing objects you have. Use them quickly and often to end the battle faster. At the end of the fight, when I see that the boss doesn't have much health left, and I'm dodging successfully, I decide to use my ultimate ability to deal some extra damage and restore even more ninja tools. During the ultimate ability, I jump and then press heavy attack. This simple combination always deals a lot of damage to the enemy. After that, a few more throws with ninja tools and Ibaraki Doji will be defeated in this encounter. Next, to complete the Sealed in the Stone Urn quest, you need to talk to the soul of a man who will appear nearby. After that, this side quest will be completed and you will receive your reward. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. I also recommend watching other videos about Nioh 3, where I explain how to complete various quests and defeat difficult bosses in the game. See you in the next video, and take care, my friend.